Hello, everyone, and especially my 19 subscribers. So, sorry this week is basically heavy with videos of me just talking, and I had initially different plans for this week. But this last week, I got an email, like every other content creator did, basically saying that YouTube made a couple tweaks because of the FTC. I'm sure you've seen other YouTubers making videos about this and whatnot, but all of us need to be making videos about it to show exactly the repercussions of the bad choice that YouTube is deciding to make. So the story goes pretty much that a few months ago, a few child advocacy groups saw that YouTube was basically like data mining kids. Yeah, there's a law in place that makes it so that way websites can't target advertisements at children by collecting their data. YouTube straight up is a platform for 13-year-olds plus. It expresses that in like the sign up rules. That doesn't mean though that obviously younger kids aren't going to get a hold of YouTube or that parents aren't going to turn on YouTube for their kids to watch. And because of that, obviously if I'm watching my nephews and I decided to put on a couple of clips of Mickey Mouse or from Paw Patrol or whatever, or put on a toy review, my account sees that, oh, you are watching a toy review. So I'm going to advertise toys to you, which that action is technically taking kids' information. And I don't disagree with that wholeheartedly. I feel like a child doesn't have purchasing power. Why are we advertising to them? But kids have been advertised to forever. Like, this is sort of a side tangent, but like, I remember McDonald's toys. I would sometimes not know what the movie was or the characters or anything that went into the toys or whatever like advertising partner there was. That didn't stop McDonald's from putting an advertisement on their Happy Meals box, giving it to a child, and then the child saying, oh, I want to see this movie. Oh, I want to watch this TV show. I want this type of toy. I mean, they used to give away like Beanie Babies and stuff, which you didn't have to buy a McDonald's Happy Meal to get. You could go to the store and buy Beanie Babies. So that was advertising to a child, directly knowing it will get to a child's hands before their parents. To me, this is the exact same thing. But I don't create the laws. As is, we have to comply with this. What this FTC rule is doing is YouTube decided to basically make all of its content creators have to list if their video is made for children or not made for children based on a rule of like X amount of criteria. And I'll put the criteria that they sent us somewhere on the screen. But the criteria is pretty darn vague. What I can remember of it right now is like if it is directed at, education for kids. So like teaching kids their ABCs. Another one is if it features children or child stars or like someone from a kids show that kids look up to. I could understand that. Except that one also lists like animated characters. I'm animated on my channel, and so is my cat. So that animation wasn't made for kids. It was made as just channel art. That way I can stand out a little bit. But then there's like Pokemon. Pokemon are animated. Most children know about it. Like, I know tons of adults that like playing Pokemon. I know more college students that play Pokemon Go than 13-year-olds. So it's more than a little frustrating, especially because when YouTube broke that law, they got a huge fine, and then they came out saying YouTube will start using humans rather than algorithms to screen videos for kids. Reading that, I'm thinking like, cool, people at corporate YouTube are going to be screening videos, deciding this is for kids, this isn't for kids, and using like common sense judgment. What that quote really meant, apparently, was that the content creators were going to be the humans, not the algorithm, that were screening the videos. It basically is putting pressure on content creators who didn't break the law, because content creators don't have any say over what ads go on their videos. They don't have any say of who's being advertised what, nothing. They just are making videos for people to enjoy. YouTube is using, I'm assuming, a mixture of like actual people and like algorithms and robots and whatever to screen their huge platform. And if, say, a robot that can't understand sarcasm, nuances, juxtaposition, anything like that, if a robot can't discern that, then it just sees like a Pokemon game, says, oh, this character is Pikachu. Pikachu is made for kids. Therefore, this is geared towards kids. And so if that happens, not only will the video get flagged, I mean, hopefully that's all that will happen, is that your video will get flagged. But there's also part of this email that states that the content creator will get sued. And now you might be thinking, well, I know there are YouTubers out there that are making quite a bit of money, so they could probably handle it. The YouTube content creators that are making money, one, make nowhere near enough for what they're planning on suing people for. Two, this rule doesn't just apply to people that are monetized. It applies to anyone putting up any video. If I make a video and I don't flag it as kid-friendly, and a robot decides, this has this and this element, so it's made for kids, and they decide they want to sue me, then I'm bankrupt. Like, I'm broke as a joke. Is a horrible, horrible decision that YouTube has made that will essentially either destroy the platform or it will make people go broke. It will like ruin lives. Pretty much what we need to do is, one, I put some links that I found on Bijou Mike's video that one is like a petition to say like, hey, rethink this action. And the other is basically like a complaint form for the FTC where you just go on, just write that this isn't fair to content creators, that this was corporate YouTube's fault, therefore corporate YouTube needs to be the one making changes. The next thing I'm going to say about this is if you guys can think of solutions, list those, voice those, make videos about it. The solution that I would come up with would be that instead of punishing the content creators, YouTube needs to come out with a different way of advertising. You have tons of people working for you on a technological team. It shouldn't be difficult to find a way of okay, this video is listed as a gaming video. Therefore, ads to this video that are gaming related. That shouldn't be a large stretch, but it will help so that way the content creators aren't being punished for the multi-billion-dollar entity that is YouTube making a bad choice. So another possible solution that could happen is that the law states, the law provides that any company that intends to collect data about children under age 13 must first notify and receive consent from the children's parents. YouTube terms and conditions of service include that. Put in a clause, make it huge, big, bold. Say, if you are a parent and you allow your kid to watch YouTube on your YouTube account, you're allowing us to use the information on your account that your kids are making for us to better advertise and, make our analytics successful or whatever. This entire thing is small people who have careers or are just posting for fun getting punished for a huge company breaking the law. Rant done. The next thing that I want to touch on is I'm going to share a little bit of my film school knowledge to those that want to keep their channels sort of out of the doghouse. To my understanding, basically all the videos have to be PG-13 rating. If they go past a PG-13 rating, then they could get demonetized, obviously. And if they're underneath that, then they get flagged as a kid's video, and it's basically the exact same outcome as demonetization because the video is essentially dead. Easy things that you can do to make your video PG-13, swearing. Yeah, I know a couple YouTubers have already said yeah, I'm gonna have to start swearing a little bit more on my channel. And that's true. It's kind of cool because, some people do leave comments that they miss their content creators swearing, like Jay from the Cub Scouts. His previous like intro for games would be "Everyone buckle the fuck up," and he stopped saying that because he wanted to be more family friendly. But fun fact, a PG-13 rating, you can say fuck up to 3 times as long as it's not used as a verb. For instance, buckle the fuck up, it's a noun in that. It's considered a noun or like an adnoun. So as long as you're not saying like, oh, my Sims are forking, you're good. And notice that I changed it for that one because I'm aware that I said it 3 times already in this video. So basically for the rest of this video, the next couple minutes, I have to use good place swears, which is kind of an unfortunate thing for my channel is that I actually enjoy good place swears. I think it's funny. It makes me happier when I'm getting a little bit tilted. Hard drugs. I know it's not like a hard drug. Put up a picture of a pot leaf behind you. That's instant PG-13 because kids don't understand what it is. Teenagers understand what it is. Violence. And violence is like a little iffy because like Yandere Simulator. People get flagged all the time for Yandere Simulator and get demonetized because it has a lot of blood and it's it's graphic violence-esque. Batman games. I mean, Batman originally is designed for kids, but over the years he has become way more designed for teenage 20-somethings. And there's a lot of violence in that. There's punching people in the face, there's, broken noses, stuff like that. Things that won't kill anybody, but are way, way unpleasant that if, someone gets punched in the face in a cartoon, their face, goes back and then pops right back out, and then they're fine. If you don't do, the funny silliness of it, and it's someone getting, just socked in the face or something like that, PG-13. And the last one is crudeness. Once again, Jay from the Cub Scouts. I have no doubt that his channel will in no way be affected by this. Because even when he doesn't, swear or he's not playing a particularly violent or, teenage or upper-rated game, he always makes jokes about, teabagging and, his hairy balls are sweaty and stuff like that. It's crude, it's crass, it's not over the line because you will hear some stuff like that on some TV shows. You'll hear stuff like that in PG-13 movies. I mean, make a couple of crude jokes and, it saves your video. And it's unfortunate because a lot of us creators like the way that our channels are structured. We want the videos to be, one, family friendly. We want anyone to be able to watch our videos, not just people like us or, we want anyone to be able to watch our content. And it's just difficult because a lot of us like the way that we make stuff. We like that we don't have to be mean, we don't have to be crude, we don't have to be vulgar to be funny or to be entertaining. And our viewers like that. Unfortunately, that because of this, because YouTube can't find another way around this problem, that's the way that we're going to have to be. We're going to have to start going into vulgarity and violence and whatever just to make it so that way our videos will stay up and people can see them and we don't get sued. The monetized YouTubers aside, granted, I'm terrified for them because I literally every day I watch a Lauren Side video, a Gloom video, a Bijou Mike video, a Jay video, a Dang That's a Long Name video. I love it. It's part of what got me into wanting to do YouTube is that I saw these people having fun, not having to be mean, not having to be negative, just enjoying gaming and creating a community and finding people. Like my friend Noelle, love her to death. I enjoy that I met her on this platform. And she does Spyro videos. Granted, her videos touch very, very hard topics. She'll be playing Spyro and talking about depression or trauma or suicide or whatever during her videos. And so it's this cute like nice nostalgic thing juxtaposed with a very, very serious topic. And her videos could get flagged and basically either be taken down, her channel be taken down, or just lay there dead in the void of YouTube because it has an animated dragon in it. And that doesn't seem right, because I know that having found her videos, just seeing some of the stuff that she posts, like granted, it improves my Spyro game, but it also is just nice to hear things from a different perspective, or it's nice to hear someone trying to understand the world and their emotions and feelings, and, you know, helping other people do that too, however she can. Stuff like that will go away if YouTube doesn't come up with a different solution to this. And, you know, like I said, I have ideas on how they could get rid of it. People might have to take a hit from not having as personalized videos or advertisements on their videos, but it'd be better than having pretty much the entire platform be threatened to be sued, and you know, people having to change their content or just ditch the platform altogether. That's my rant. You know, it's unfortunate. If you're a content creator, please make a video. Make just a quick video saying what the issue is, telling your subscribers to use the links below in my video. Feel free to take them, put them on your video, have them send messages to the FTC, have them send messages to YouTube, have them be part of the petition to have YouTube change how it's going to approach this problem. Do anything that you can to help, because it would be really unfortunate if this great platform that's been around for over a decade suddenly disappears because, you know, they can't find another way to get around not breaking the law other than by punishing the content creators who didn't break the law. With that, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I'm going to try and post another video this week. I'll try and get 4 or 5 up. That way I have at least some gameplay. I have some more enjoyable things to talk about. This video was not enjoyable, and it is heavy and it's hard, because it basically is me saying, yeah, we all need to do something, or this platform's going to end because people are going to be too scared to accidentally post or of getting sued. Yeah. With that, I'll leave it there. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.